Today I'm back at Ferrari Maserati of Long Island to check out a 2016 Porsche 911 GT3 RS as well as the other cars they have in stock. So let's go check them out. Just as I was walking upstairs, this Ferrari 458 Spyder showed up in quite an interesting spec. So the white paint is pretty basic, but then you have these Scuderia style red stripes with a gray outline that I think look pretty good. That 458 is pretty similar to this one in that they're both painted in Bianco Avis, but this one is quite different because it has smoked taillights, black wheels, and black badges. This 458 Italia is 7 years old and it's been driven 12,000 miles and they're asking $230,000 for it. Another white car in the showroom is this 2017 Audi R8 Coupe V10 Plus. It's been driven over 8,000 miles and they're asking $175,000 for it. This car shares a platform with the Lamborghini Huracan and it's designed to be a usable, everyday mid-engined supercar. Compared to the Huracan, it has more headroom, more comfortable seats, and an all-around easier nature. However, it's still powered by the same 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V10 engine found in the Huracan, and that power is routed through Audi's famous Quattro all-wheel drive system. The R8 is a great car if you find the Huracan too aggressive, and also it's cheaper than the Huracan. The 2017 Huracan started at just over $200,000, while the R8 V10 Plus started at around $192,000. This car makes 610 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds and 0 to 150 miles per hour in 15.6 seconds. A standing quarter mile is done in just 10.9 seconds and it has a top speed of 205 miles per hour. What I love about the R8 V10 Plus is that it has quite a bit of carbon fiber on it. It's not the easiest to see, but first and foremost you have it in the front. You've also got it on the mirrors. This whole side blade piece here, and on the fuel cap it says R8. It's hard to see from this angle, but you've got more exposed carbon fiber on the rear diffuser with this black chrome exhaust and this prominent carbon fiber fixed rear wing. And I love that this one has tons of gloss black accents. So not only are the 20-inch wheels gloss black, but you've also got this gloss black V10 badge on the side of the car, a gloss black fuel cap, and gloss black over here. And of course, you couldn't have all those other pieces in gloss black without making the Audi 4 rings gloss black as well. So my question for you guys is, would you rather have an Audi R8 V10 Plus or a Lamborghini Huracan? They actually happen to have a Lamborghini Huracan in inventory right now. This is a 2016 Huracan Spyder in Grigio Lynx with a Rosso Andra interior. This Huracan is equipped with the optional Q Satura stitching, which gives you this diamond pattern on the seats, as well as the door panels and even the rear wall. There's no Alcantara in sight in this car, it's just premium Italian leather, and you've also got red contrast stitching. It's also equipped with the Giano wheel, which I think looks pretty good, especially in silver. Black wheels would look okay on this car, but I think the classy red interior requires silver wheels. Now we're going to check out this absolutely stunning 2016 Porsche 911 GT3 RS in one of my favorite Porsche colors, lava orange. Diving straight into the mechanics, the 2016 GT3 RS is powered by a naturally aspirated 4-liter flat-six engine situated in the rear. That engine, which sits right there, produces 500 horsepower and 338 pound-feet of torque. If you're a Porsche fan, you'll notice those numbers are nearly spot on with those of the 2012 GT3 RS 4.0, matching it in displacement and horsepower while losing a single pound-feet of torque somewhere along the way. This car has a 7-speed PDK transmission, which was the only available transmission on this car. A paddle neutral feature and a button for limiting pit lane speed are standard on this car, and the RS also gets a shorter rear axle ratio than the standard 911 GT3 from 2016, of course, not the new one, and this should help provide for quicker takeoffs. Now, Porsche's estimates are generally on the conservative side, but when this car was new, they claimed that it can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds, 0 to 124 miles per hour in 10.9 seconds, and a quarter mile in 11.2 seconds. And this car, with all of the downforce that it produces, can reach a top speed of 193 miles per hour. This car can brake from 70 miles per hour to a stop in just 140 feet. And for comparison, this R8 does that in 153 feet. This car lapped the Nürburgring in just 7 minutes and 20 seconds, which is 5 seconds faster than the 2016 GT3's time. What helped this car achieve such an impressive lap time was its fully adjustable suspension that allows owners to tweak the camber, caster, and anti-roll bar settings, and it also features rear wheel steering, an infinitely variable locking limited slip differential, and Porsche active suspension management. The body of this car is shared with the 911 Turbo, which, combined with the new wheels and tires, gives the car wider front and rear tracks than the 2016 GT3. Despite looking similar to the GT3, the GT3 RS manages to look even meaner with these louvered vents on the front fenders and this massive 3-position adjustable rear wing that stands more than 5 feet off the ground. One of my favorite parts about this car that contributes greatly to downforce is the deep ducktail shape of the engine cover. So between the front splitter, the ducktail engine cover, and the massive rear wing, the GT3 RS creates 3 times more downforce than the GT3. The roof is made of magnesium, and the trunk lid, fenders, and rear engine cover are made of carbon fiber. This car is equipped with the optional Sport Chrono package, which includes the Porsche Track Precision app, which allows you to use GPS to measure and record performance numbers that are then synced with your smartphone to compare against your fellow drivers. Also optional pretty much everywhere besides the United States was the Club Sport package, which gave you a roll cage, wiring for a kill switch, an interior mounted fire extinguisher, and a 6-point harness. This package was actually standard in Europe, so US customers might not have been able to spec the Club Sport package, but they did have the option of foregoing air conditioning and or an audio system for no charge. When new, this car started at around $178,000, and 5 years later, with over 6,400 miles, it's listed for $215,000. Taking a look at the interior, you've got tons of glossy carbon fiber trim, like right here on the door sills, and you've got illuminated GT3 RS branding. You've also got more glossy carbon on the doors, with these door pull straps to save weight. You've got more glossy carbon fiber on the dashboard, as well as in the center here. You've got your gear lever right here with Alcantara on it. You've also got a fully Alcantara steering wheel with a yellow 12 o'clock marker and white instrument dials. So this button here is for opening and closing the exhaust valves, and this button here is for limiting pit speed. Surprisingly, this GT3 RS isn't equipped with the carbon fiber bucket seats. Instead, it has the Adaptive Sport Seats Plus, aka the comfort seats, covered in Alcantara and leather with orange stitching. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the 2016 GT3 RS, because for $215,000, I think it's a great car, a true track weapon. And I want to know which color you guys would get this car in. Would you get it in lava orange, which is a phenomenal solid orange paint color, or would you get it in ultraviolet, which is purple, or another color? So that was my visit to Ferrari Maserati of Long Island. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.